I am live now. Um, okay, it's Sunday. I just wanted to just go online, live on YouTube, just to chat about a few things for a few minutes. I'm not gonna be on here for hours or anything like that, but I had a video uploaded today. The one titled "Dollar Tree Haul Finds and Bookstore Browsing." I re-uploaded that just now. So it's 21 minutes and 12 seconds. So that's how you could tell the difference. Telling this to the two people who watched that video to the end, which I don't even know. I don't get any comments, so I don't know. So I don't really expect people to really interact with stuff that's like all about your private, personal life. I know nobody really cares about that. I just do it anyway because it's fun and it's a way for me to be creative. So I just want to clear up some things to some people who get confused easily. Because like if I have to live in this society, then I'm gonna have to make things clear and put up some ground rules. Because people think like I'm just gonna be paying taxes or paying like anything. If you think I'm gonna be paying anything, then then I need to make things need to be clear. Like I'm not just gonna blindly pay any subscription fee and get a service that doesn't even suit me. People act like it's one size fits all. I forgot my mic. Hold on a second. Yeah, so some people, I don't even know how this society is functioning at this point. Because, like, I don't know how. I don't know how some other people are functioning, honestly. Because I don't stay in touch with, like, people. Like, there are some people who are still friends with people they knew in high school. And I'm not, because, like, I've grown since high school, so I'm not going to be like this one post, for example, I just posted. I'm just going to read it out loud because it's just better when you actually use your voice and say it. I say, you see, I don't leave comments on these witchy pages because they take ebony witches seriously and might mistake me for an immigrant and call ICE. Y'all aren't witches. You are glorified housemaids who collect crystals. You all need to ask your husband's or landlord permission to repaint your furniture. Witches own their own houses. I know they're trying to compromise with these new witches in the year 2026, seeing as they don't want to give up their comfort or convenience. The total opposite of a real witch, unless you're royalty too, which most of you are most definitely not of royal blood. Yeah, that's just something I posted on my page, one of my social media pages. Yeah, so I'm kind of an aspiring philanthropist now because it just seems like that's just the right way for me to go at this point. I'm not going to be working for anybody. And it just seems like some people will not be getting, they will not be getting like, I'm just going to call it, it's like a bailout check since universal basic income is going to be coming soon. Not everybody's going to get that though. Not everybody's going to qualify for that. I don't think everyone's going to qualify for that. But I just see that coming. Hello to everybody in chat, but this isn't about chat. I think that's something about philanthropy. I just look around the area and see what the community is like, the area and the society. I'm just seeing a huge neglect for human interaction. People don't really want to talk to other people, even if they live next door to them. I think the neighbor across the street got evicted or something. I don't know. I would have no way of knowing, but more cars have been driving around this area. I don't know why. This is a small street, so I don't know why more cars would be driving around. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with like society interaction. Like if I'm gonna live right outside from it, I need to know what's going on. Cause like I made a mistake before, years ago, and just thought I could just live indoors and go to work like they society tried to teach me. I didn't never had a job anyways, but that's is there's more to life than that. There's more resources around if people bother to look. And I don't need someone who does has absolutely no investments in my life telling me what I should think or do with my own life. That's the thing. Even if you're in related to me, I found like a good book. Can you believe this? At a bookstore at a discounted price. Wizardology. Wizardology. If you are unshakable in your desire to learn wizardology, then in the absence of a wizard of flesh and blood, this book will offer you the assistance and encouragement you would receive at my hands were I standing before you as your master. Merlin, 1577. They said they have to market this for kids, but this is for adults too. Like it's a very high quality book, something that will age well. Uh, I have the Vampireology book too. I just haven't got that much of a chance to read it. Everything's in my storage. I can't bring everything in my house. In this house, I'm not gonna say it's my house. In this house, I can't bring all my stuff because it will disturb other people for some reason. That disturbs other people. I don't know how some people find the time to make it their business to come into your house and talk about what disturbs them as if they have to live here. What kind of job pays for that? Um, if you say I'm 6, I don't get this joke. You guys keep saying numbers like that means something. You're obviously under 18 or like a teenager because you think that's funny. I've noticed that only people who think those numbers are funny are like people who are still in high school or something. Because I the only reason I know about that is because I watched an episode of South Park, and I was like, I don't get it. What is that supposed to mean? So anyways, yeah, that's just one of the things that tell me that society is going downhill. Like, what is this joke that kids are doing these days? Kids think they're funny, um, with these, and they think they're cool too. They think that riding on their bike while looking at their smartphone in one hand, staring down the street, slippery slope. Society is at a slippery slope, I tell you. Slippery slope, I tell you. Especially because the vlog I just uploaded was talking about how the public bus got rear-ended by a truck, and then the bus driver was acting like it was the end of the world or something. First of all, he was acting like he had to pay for that. I'm like, that's a city public bus. You don't pay for anything, you just drive it. I know because my dad was a bus driver. He used to be a bus driver for the public bus. The public bus. Nothing that happens in the public is ever that serious. Like the public is like the last resort. The public are the last to know about things, so it's never that serious. I mean, like when it reaches the public, it's like it's about to be blown over by that point. Hmm. Anyway, this is about me trying to say about how I'm gonna aspire to be a philanthropist. Philanthropist. Because I see so many aspiring homeless men. Like the video I just uploaded the other day. There's a guy just going down to the food pantry on his bicycle. I think there's gonna be so many struggling men out there. Like they still think like single mothers are struggling. No, it's the men who are struggling. They're just pushed to the side and people don't take them that seriously. No one takes a struggling man seriously. Nobody. So what is your degree? I don't have a degree because I'm not indoctrined and I didn't volunteer to be indoctrined. There's education and there's being indoctrined. I'm not about to accept any doctrines that want me to follow some rules, so I will get a paycheck because they gave me permission. Like I'm not doing that. Like like the normal society will do. And that's the only way you'll qualify for it. I mean, unless you got a normal job, that's the only way you'll qualify for universal basic income. There are going to be so many men. There's already a struggling man in this household. He's just acting like he's not. And we're just all in here pretending like we're just going to pretend like he's the head of the house. We're just going to pretend. We're just going to sit here and pretend like he's in charge of something. Yeah. It's not okay, but we'll just act like it's okay. We'll act like it's okay that a man who lives in this house does nothing but run his mouth and goes down to the food pantry once in a while to get some expired food. We're just gonna act like that's okay. So bad out here for the yeah. Oh yeah, one in the White House. I'm not talking about politics though. I'm not about to shift gears into that because whatever goes on in there is their business. I don't invest in that at all. I don't invest any money in that. But yeah, being people who are serious about being philanthropists and donate a lot because they have so much they can afford to donate hundreds of thousands of dollars. They don't just donate scraps, they donate a lot. Time and energy, we need to invest time and energy. That's what TikTok was for. I mean, they that's what 2020 was for when TikTok blew up. People invested all their time and energy. We already did this. I mean, I did at least. People who are paying attention already did that. Already invested their time and their energy. And I have fruits of my labor, of the time and energy that I invested. I can't say the same for everybody else because I'm only speaking for myself and my live stream right now as I wait for the laundry to wash in the washing machine and I haven't made breakfast for myself yet, which I'm about to after I end this live stream. We're not doing it regarding what's happening in low. I don't care about politics at all. I don't care what they do or they talk about. It doesn't affect me. So why should I care? What do they do for me? Nothing. Talking about I just brought up this book anyways, I'm not about to repeat myself. I'm taking this seriously, stuff like this seriously, stuff that people think are fairy tales, which are actually real.
And I actually learned in that book that some people deny the existence of elephants and salamanders. I'm like, they exist though. And they compare that to the level of a unicorn, like a unicorn or a dragon. Like elephants and salamanders, they exist. You think they're mythical? So, like, yeah, recorded history that's actually recorded from hundreds of years passed down. I'm taking that stuff seriously, not whatever happens in your politics. I don't care about that. Which is why I want to be a philanthropist and fund those types of subjects. The things that people think aren't real and just for kids and make believe. That's the type of stuff I want to sponsor. Because, like, donations don't fix the problem, they just preserve the problem. Like, someone's like donating to homelessness. Okay, you're preserving homelessness then. If I start donating to like magic, then I'm preserving that. But like the society that wants to exist tries to bury things with magical properties and elements by polluting it, by paving more roads, by building up more stores, stuff like that. I don't support that at all. And I'm not going to shop there anymore either cuz I'm not giving them a cent. In fact, speaking of cents, I found some on the ground yesterday while I was just walking around. Been finding more of that more often these days. Without really even looking, I just found it. Dimes and nickels and quarters. Sometimes I just find them laying around on the ground like trash. Like trash. I find money on the ground like it's trash. Sometimes because people pollute the area so often too. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. That is why I'm an aspiring philanthropist. And those are my plans. Like I know I shouldn't say them out loud, but like who's gonna stop me? I want to see who wants to try to stop me. Honestly. All right. So that was my live stream. Thanks for watching and listening. Even to all the haters and naysayers who wanted to bring up some other subject that I wasn't even gonna talk about or care about at all. Thanks for watching and listening to all my lovers and haters. I'll see you next time. Bye.